Okay, looking at your ability to be able to round off, whether it be whole numbers, decimals, or, as the third one suggests, significant figures. So in this one it says nearest thousand. Well, there's your units column, there's your tens column, there's your hundreds column, there's your thousands column. So that's the column we're cutting off. So that says a 5. If we don't write down a 5, I'm going to write down the next number up, which is a 6. Now I'm only cutting off a 3. Remember the golden rule: if you're cutting off a 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, i.e. a 5 or bigger, then you round up to the next number. If you're cutting off a 4, 3, 2, 1 or nothing, i.e. something below 5, then you leave it alone. So I'll leave that as a 5. However, if I just wrote 5 down, that just says 5. I want it to say 1,000. So I need to put zeros in place so that it's still saying 5,000. Repeat that same maths with decimal places. We're told to round off to 2 decimal places. Well, there's 1, there's 2. So I cut off there. So that says 4.04. Now, very much the same as the previous one. If it's not that number, then the next number up is 4.05. So my answer is one of those 2 numbers. You look again at what you're cutting off, just that 1 digit. I'm cutting off a 7. So I'll repeat myself. If I'm cutting off a 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, I round up. So that is my answer. 4.05 is my answer. If that had been a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1 or a 0, then I would have left it alone. And this one, I always think is a combination of the 2. But this one doesn't have decimal places. We want it to 1 significant figure. There's 1 significant figure. So that means, just like I did here, I am cutting off everything after that. Now that means that I'm going to write down the digit 4, or the next one up, which is a 5. Again, you look at what you're cutting off. I'm cutting a 1 off. So that means it stays as a 4. But, as I said in the first question, if I leave that as a 4, I've lost its place value. It wasn't 4 units. It wasn't in the tens column. It wasn't in the hundreds column. It weren't even in the thousands column. It was in the 10,000 column. So what I need is I need to put 4 zeros down to put it back into the right column that it should be in.